See, when the fault has taken place here on the terminal, the fault current is flowing via the path 1 through the grounding of this motor. Number path 2 is via the cable arbor, and path 3 it is flowing via this concrete, then rebar, and finally through the earth. So all these three paths, IF1, IF2, IF3, parallel to of them will give the earth loop impedance. So what happens when the current flows in all these paths? Finally, it will enter the neutral of the transformer. This is how the fault current flows. Okay. Now, moving further, this is a typical layout of earthing of, let's say, an oil and gas installation. All this vessel, vent, these tanks, pipe rack, these are not electrical item, but still we need to work because of two reasons. One is lighting protection and static charge. Okay, that's why I earth it. So what is the conductor size to be used for them? In the previous table I have explained. Now who will give this table? The standards are giving, guidelines are giving, and above all the owner specification will give the size. Use as per that. Okay. Then I'm having a pump house here. See, pump house building has to have lightning protection, and at the pump house all these motors and motor push button station, they need to be grounded. Okay. And the size, see, when you make a layout, okay, you have to show the size also separately. So here it is 50 by 10 and 20 by 3. Okay. And all the lighting poles also need to be grounded. Then see, if you are having a see, instrument air compressor here is a package item. So all package item need to be earthed, because inside the package item you are having motor or lighting, all those things. So just give two earthing to the package item. Internal earthing will be taken care by the vendor of the item, whoever is supplying it. Then I'm having a electrical switchgear room, which is having a ring main unit, transformer, LV switchgear, all those things. Now earthing of that I have explained previously. Now you see what happens in these sort of places. Because of a big area, you will get a resistance much below 1 ohms. Okay, you may get zero point 0.5, zero point 0.2 ohms or like that. Okay, fine. Is it clear, Mr. Shankar? Clear?
Uh, s- Sorry, I was on mute. Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Karthik, Mr. Inamul, Mr. Armugam, this one clear, na?
Yeah, yeah, it is clear, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, see now, here is my vent or a flare, whatever I have to earth at two sides. And there is something called earthing boss. Okay, this earthing boss is provided by the vendor of the all this vessel or tanks. Okay, they will give it. See the thickness of the tank, everything depending on the diameter of the tank. If the diameter is big, you will have four earthing instead of two. Okay, that is, all those things are given in the specification. Like in India, you have EIL specification. You can go through that. Then this pipe rack earthing also, see here I am earthing this to the earth grid, so it can be joint, can be weld or exothermic. Then coming to BOQ, I have to prepare a bill of quantity, right? So I have prepared a bill of quantity here after doing the design. How much I got? My panel transformer I'm using 50 by 10 GI flat, then I got it as 100 meter. Okay. Then my main conductor in plant area, I'm using 40 by 6 GI flat. So the length I'm getting as 1800 meters. Tank, vessel, vent, I'm getting 50 meter connectors. Okay, for connector, I'm going to use a cable. Okay, I will use a insulated cable, 70 mm square copper. Lux are tin coated. I'll have 50 number lux. Then my motor and pump, I will use 40 by 6 GI flat. Or motor and pump, some of them no, they will say we'll go for copper insulated cable. So I will go for one core 70 mm square cable, 100 number. Sorry, actually this should not be number. This is cable, it has to be in meters. Then connectors, again for this lug it is 100. Lighting pole, I will use, see, lighting pole also better use 16 square cable. Okay, 50 meters. Connector
Sir,
pole,
lighting pole is lighting arrestor, right?
not lightning, lighting, the one which gives you
Light.
light. I'm not lighting, I'm not, there's no lightning arrestor here because vessels are there, tanks are there. I'm earthing that I'm earthing their body itself. See, when the thickness of the material is more, you don't need separate lightning arrestor. You can use that their body itself. Okay. Then junction
Okay.
box, push button station. I will use 16 square cable. And okay, this 50 meter and 20 number of lux. Pipe rack, I will use 20 by 5 GI flat. And again, if there is a flat, there is no connector. If there is a cable, I have to use my lug pin coated. Okay. So that is a typical bill of quantity. Any doubt till here?
No, sir.
No. Okay. Now, finally, what are the references I have used? Yesterday, some of you asked what is the reference. BS7430 is a very good reference. See, first thing is this training material or any guidelines, whatever these are, you remember they are supplementary. You have to go through the standards in detail. Okay.
So what is BS?
British standard.
Yeah.
Okay, then IEEE 142 also is a very good standard. Please go through it also. EN 50522. Okay, if you have time, you can go through. IS 3043. If you are doing an Indian job, please go through this. And this particular IEEE transaction, I have used it for that concrete. I think concrete or different material. For one of them, I have used this. Okay. Now, so here I complete the training program. And you have any doubts, you please ask me now. If you don't have any doubts on this particular subject, then I will close the recording and then we can discuss.